Hello traders and welcome to another video brought to you by Orbex. So we look at the majors today, dollar, euro and cable. We're seeing what is happening with parity. It seems that it is heavily influenced by CPI data in the last few sessions, and also we're seeing now that it's not coming out of a bear market anytime soon. We've had this dead cat bounce scenario in the last few months and it seems that it's actually continuing. We had a little spike to the upside not so long ago, but now the euro dollar is actually pushing for another leg lower and possibly to new lows, which was kind of predicted by Orbex. We were saying that it was going to start looking likely that we were going to see another bounce to these fresh lows in the near term as well. Cable as well is looking like it's really pressured. We're having some well, the next big news is the Bank of England interest rate decision. We've got the European central bank interest rate decision as well coming up in the next few weeks, and obviously we've got the Fed, which is the main front runner when determining this price action, especially for the dollar pairs that are on the quote side. So if we look at the euro dollar first of all in this trading session, we are obviously looking at the back end of the trading week, so it is slowing down slightly. However, with CPI data really pushing and keeping more of a grounded stance. We've seen gold as well being really pressured to the downside. So what will happen in the next few trading sessions? Well, as you can see here, euro dollar really progressively pushing lower, and these are the CPI data results, this very big bearish candle. We are now looking for a slight consolidation before we possibly start moving lower to roughly around this area, which will be the lower, well, the higher regions of the 98 cents category. If we look on the RSI, we're not really seeing many divergences at the moment. You know, you could say that this was not really, it's pretty flat on the RSI, and also just here is just still a little bit flat. We were seeing this as a slight bullish scenario, which propelled prices slightly, but the CPI data has really started dragging sentiment to the downside, this psychological sentiment that we see quite often in trading charts. Now, if we look on the 4-hour chart, most interestingly enough, I'm just looking to see what the next move to the upside could be if there is one. Well, at the moment, we're holding a pattern, a consolidation at the top border of the Ichimoku cloud. If we're looking using this for reference, then we are seeing that it is actually quite thin, so it could be easily penetrable at the moment. But in that sense, what is going to happen for the next few trading sessions? Well, at the moment we're looking to see a bit of a consolidation before a possible move to the downside to test these previous lows, like I said, roughly around the 99 cent area or just below that, a slight piercing in that regard. But this is over 100 pip move to the downside, so it could take a little bit of time because there's no fundamentals really to sink our teeth into. We've got the retail sales coming up in America, but this probably won't really give a big move in the market unless we see the divergence is from the consensus to the actual is really big. So that's probably not looking too likely. If we look on cable as well, I was seeing in the other trading sessions that we did see some divergences, but if I just remove the drawings from the last time around, as you can see here, fully fledged bear market, and it's pretty much moving in tandem with the euro dollar as well. We had this very bearish candle, now it's slightly consolidating, but the thing is that because there's no divergences on the RSI, not really many signals to go on, we're seeing now that if we go straight to a 4-hour chart, we're seeing now that we are looking at consolidation for quite some time, possibly to the end of the trading session before we start having a move possibly slightly lower and then hitting these previous bottoms. I'm only saying this because the euro dollar is pretty much moving in tandem with the pound dollar at the moment, so we are seeing likelihood that we are going to have this kind of mirrored effect on these two big currency pairs as well. But tell me what you think in the video and in the description when we put it onto our YouTube channel. At the moment, if we're just looking at technicals, we are seeing consolidation in this Ichimoku cloud, so we could be seeing a possible move lower if we do break the bottom border and get confirmation like this scenario is on the screen right now. To have this move back up the upside to complete this 100% retracement, it could be quite a long time because we are having pretty fundamental news going against the base currencies of these forex pairs as well. So this is just something to keep an eye out for in the next trading session, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. And obviously we're coming into the weekend, so we'll see if there's any big volatility over the weekend, and then we can see what the gaps are like on Monday, if there are any, and take advantage of them. So that's all from today's video. Join me again next time where I'll take you through all the fundamentals and technicals for the main drivers in the market for that particular period or session. So thank you very much, and we'll speak again. Bye for now.